Hi, boys and girls. We are starting Lesson 21, and this is our first story in our Unit 5 Decodable Reader that we're going to be practicing. This is grade level, first grade reading, and I know it's hard right now, but I promise you, if you keep on practicing, it'll be so way easy. Like in second grade and third grade, it'll be so way easy if you do your practice now. So I'm going to read you a story called Mark Shark. It's on page 3. And then I'm going to show you some words. We'll practice them and then we'll read it together. All right, so let me read you about Mark Shark. Mark Shark swam by this harp in the deep, dark sea. Do you see this harp right here? Mrs. Gillam's daughter plays harp. Mark Shark had never seen a harp. Can he play it? So if you've never seen an instrument, do you think you're going to know how to play it? Mark plucked at a few strings, and a few notes came out. He made soft plucks. He plucked loudly. He played and played. So apparently he just gets this is a make-believe story, right? But he gets the idea that you're supposed to pluck the strings and different sounds come out. And you can make them soft and you can make them loud by plucking them. Mark's pals had not seen him in a long time. I shall find Mark, said Carl. Off swam Carl. Oh, look at him. He's getting good. Maybe he was practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing, so now he's pretty good at it. Carl swam and swam. At last, sweet tunes filled the sea. Carl swam to see what made the sweet tunes. So there's Carl. He had been looking for Mark, but when he heard this noise, this music, these sweet tunes, he went to go investigate and he found him playing the harp. Mark, said Carl, I didn't know you played the harp. I just started and kept playing each day, said Mark. Oh, that's how he got good. He just kept and kept and kept at it. Just like you guys are keeping at your reading practice. Carl swam back to tell his pals. Then they all swam off to see Mark. Mark played, and the sharks all sang, my, my, my. Imagine that scene. Just pretend you're in scuba gear and you're down there in the ocean and all of a sudden you see one shark playing the harp and other sharks singing with him. What a sight that would be. Mark's pals asked Mark to teach them to play. It's not that hard, said Mark, but you must play each day. You must not give up. Mark was a huge star. Mark and his pals played and sang each day. They filled the sea with sweet tunes. Okay, so there are so many words that have this spelling. This is the spelling for the R sound that we find on the artist card. She's an artist. She's going to paint a picture. Anyways, A-R spells R, R. So let's go ahead and read some of the words that have R in them, and then a few other ones. Okay, so this one, every time we say C-A-R, we're going to say R, okay? So ready? Go. Clark. B-ark. Bark. You know what? This is the right list. Let's try it again. Ark. Mark. That's him. Ark. Shark. Mark is a shark. Ark. Dark. Arp. Harp. He learned to play a harp. Arl. Carl. That's his friend. That's his friend who wanted to find him and did. Ard. Hard. Was playing the harp hard? No, it wasn't, but you did have to practice it every day. Star. Star. Remember, he is a huge star now. Okay. Now it's our turn to read. Are you ready? We're going to read it. Put your fingers on top of mine on the screen, and we're going to read it together. We're going to be so good at reading those words that have AR. We're going to remember that the AR spells R. So ready? Mark. Mark. Shark. Shark. Mark. Shark. Mark. Shark swam by this harp in the deep, dark sea. Mark Shark had never seen a harp. Can he play it? Mark plucked at a few strings, and a few notes came out. He made soft plucks. He plucked loudly. He played and played. Mark's pals had not seen him in a long time. These are all his pals. I shall find Mark, said Carl. Off swam Carl. Yeah, so I guess they're used to playing with him, but he's been practicing his harp so much that he sort of forgot about having friends. Are you ready? Is your finger here? Read with me. Carl swam and swam. At last, sweet tunes filled the sea. Carl swam to see what made the sweet tunes. Mark, said Carl. I didn't know you play the harp. I just started and kept playing each day, said Mark. Carl swam back to tell his pals. Then they all swam off to see Mark. Mark played, and the sharks all sang. Mark's pals asked Mark to teach them to play. It's not that hard, said Mark, but you must play each day. You must not give up. That's the best advice ever. When you're trying to develop a skill, you just don't give up. Keep working at it. Okay, are you ready to read? Mark was a huge star. Mark and his pals played, and sang each day. They filled the sea with sweet tunes. Okay, thank you for reading with me. You can go and click on the link underneath this one in your Google Classroom classwork section and read it 2 more times. Bye-bye.